Our group's topic for the delivery skills tutorial is the voice. The 5 aspects of the voice that we are going to touch on are fluency, projection, tone, articulation, rate, and inflection. So let's get started.
Fluency is when you add filler words such as and, like, and literally, and it makes you seem less credible than when you don't use those words, because without them in a speech, it is less confusing.
I literally got in my car one morning, like I always do, and I started driving to school. When I was pulling out of my neighborhood, somebody literally almost hit me. I started to freak out because I've never been in that situation before. I got in the car one morning and I started driving to school. When I was pulling out of my neighborhood, somebody almost hit me. I started to freak out because I've never been in that situation before.
Projection is how loudly or softly you speak. It depends on where you are and the size of your audience. Talking too loudly when unnecessary distracts people from your presentation or lesson because they're focusing more on the volume of your voice. And if you're talking too softly, then people are trying to focus more on what exactly you're trying to say instead of what is actually being taught or presented.
For all 4 years of high school, you'll be with them too. Also, learning an instrument is also just a fun thing. I think you guys should join orchestra because it's a good way to meet new people. Also, if you stay with orchestra for all 4 years of high school, you'll have a good set of friends you'll always be able to rely on, and learning an instrument is fun.
Tone is the speaker's attitude towards a subject. Your tone can affect the audience's perception of the message based on what tone you have. Different examples of tone are formal, humorous, joyful, serious, and encouraging.
I think school should start later because I hate waking up in the morning, and it's such an inconvenience for me because I can't eat breakfast. I believe school should start later because students struggle to get enough sleep. Even a 30-minute later starting time could give students enough time to prepare in the morning and eat a healthy breakfast, thus improving their work ethic in school.
Articulation refers to the clarity of the sounds and words we produce. You may look good for your speech and know what you are talking about, but unless the audience can understand what you're trying to say, then the content of the speech is lost. You should focus on speaking clearly and not mumbling or slurring your words so that the audience can understand, interpret what you are trying to say.
This is a dictation exercise that can strengthen your articulation. Betty bought a bit of butter, but she found the butter bitter. So Betty bought a bit of better butter to make the bitter butter better.
rate is important because if you talk too slow, you could bore your audience. And if you talk too fast, your audience will have trouble understanding what you're saying. Your rate should be a comfortable pace for you so you don't stumble over your words trying to go too fast.
Good morning, take out your books. Today we'll be learning about atomic mass. Good morning, take out your books. Today we will be learning about atomic mass. Good morning, take out your books. Today we will be learning about atomic mass.
Inflection is the changes in pitch a person's voice can make while speaking. If a person lacks vocal inflections, their voice will sound monotone, and the topic could become uninteresting to the audience.
Good morning, class. Have a seat. Take out your textbook. Good morning, class. Have a seat. Take out your textbook.
Good morning. Good morning.